Have you ever wondered how doctors can tell your heart is in trouble? Sometimes before you even realize it? Heart disease rarely begins with dramatic pain or sudden collapse. In most people, it starts quietly, with small, subtle changes that are easy to overlook. That's why experienced doctors often say, the body whispers before it screams. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s, listening to those quiet signals from your body could change everything. In this video, we'll uncover 6 subtle signs doctors look for, early warning clues that your heart may be slowing down long before any real trouble begins. These aren't the Hollywood-style heart attack symptoms you see on TV, no clutching your chest or falling to the floor. They're everyday signals, the kind that can slip right past you if you were not paying attention. Learning to recognize them could help you or someone you love catch heart trouble early and live a longer, more active, and more joyful life. So stay with me until the end, because understanding these 6 signs could literally save your heart. Sign number 1. Swelling in your feet or ankles. One of the first things doctors notice when the heart is struggling is swelling, especially in your feet, ankles, or lower legs. It might not seem serious. After all, lots of people have swollen feet after a long day. But persistent swelling can be one of the earliest and most revealing signs that your heart isn't pumping blood efficiently. When the heart weakens, it can't push blood through the body as well. Fluid starts to leak into tissues, especially the areas farthest from your chest, your feet, ankles, and calves. Maybe you've noticed your socks leaving deep marks on your skin, or your shoes feeling tighter, even though your weight hasn't changed. That's exactly what happened to Harold, a 78-year-old retired carpenter from Indiana. At first, Harold thought his puffy ankles were just part of getting older, or maybe too much salt on his dinner. But when he couldn't fit into his slippers and felt unusually tired, his doctor ran some tests. The results showed early-stage heart failure, but because Harold caught it early, medication and lifestyle changes made all the difference. The swelling didn't hurt, and that is what fooled him, but it was his body's quiet plea for help. Doctors know that swelling that worsens through the day and doesn't go away overnight is a red flag. It's your body's early alarm that something deeper may be happening. So if you ever notice new or unexplained swelling, don't ignore it. It might be your heart whispering for attention before it ever screams. Sign number 2. Sudden weight gain over a few days. Here's a sign most people completely miss. If you gain 3 to 5 pounds within just a few days, and you haven't changed how you eat or exercise, that is not just water weight. It may mean your heart can't keep up, and your body is holding on to fluid. When your heart weakens, fluid can build up in tissues and even your lungs, making the number on the scale climb rapidly without a clear reason. That's what happened to Ruth, an 80-year-old retired nurse from Ohio. She weighed herself every morning, and one week the scale showed she'd gained 5 pounds almost overnight. She hadn't changed her diet, her clothes fit the same, and she felt fine. But her doctor explained that sudden weight gain like this can signal fluid retention, a common early warning of heart failure. That's why many cardiologists recommend tracking your weight daily. The scale often notices trouble before you do. It has simple but powerful. Catching fluid buildup early allows your doctor to adjust medication or diet before it becomes serious. So don't shrug off a sudden jump on the scale as just aging. A few unexpected pounds could be your heart saying, hey, something's off. Your bathroom scale might just be your first line of defense, and even a lifesaver. Sign number 3, shortness of breath, especially at night. A little breathlessness after exercise is normal, but struggling to breathe when lying down or waking up gasping for air is not. This is one of the classic hidden signs of heart failure, known to doctors as orthopnea. Here's what's happening. When your heart weakens, blood can back up into your lungs. During the day, gravity helps keep that fluid low in your body, but when you lie down, it redistributes toward your chest, making it harder to breathe. Walter, 76, from Virginia, used to sleep flat on his back. Over time, he began stacking pillows just to breathe comfortably. Eventually, he started waking up gasping for air, as if the oxygen had vanished. He thought it was allergies, but his doctor recognized the pattern immediately. His heart wasn't clearing fluid properly from his lungs. If you notice you're propping up more pillows, or you wake up short of breath, especially if that's new, don't ignore it. Your heart and lungs work as a team. When one struggles, the other feels it. Catching this early can prevent dangerous fluid buildup and protect not just your breathing, but your life. Sign number 4. Persistent fatigue and weakness. We all get tired sometimes, but the fatigue linked to heart problems feels different. It's deep, constant, and doesn't go away even after rest. You might notice that simple tasks, walking to the mailbox, cooking dinner, folding laundry, suddenly feel exhausting. That's because a weak heart can't deliver enough oxygen-rich blood to your muscles and organs. Your body simply doesn't have the energy it needs. Beverly, 82, from Florida, knew that feeling well. She'd always been full of energy, gardening, baking, playing with her grandkids. But one summer she found herself drained. Watering her plants left her winded, making her bed felt like a workout. Her family thought it was just old age, but her doctor saw something more. Tests revealed that her heart wasn't pumping efficiently. Heart-related fatigue isn't about willpower. It's your body saying, "I'm not getting enough fuel." If you notice unshakable exhaustion, especially alongside swelling or shortness of breath, talk to your doctor. Fatigue might not hurt, but it's one of the heart's most serious quiet cries for help. Sign number 5. A persistent cough or wheezing that won't go away. Not every cough comes from your lungs. Sometimes it starts with your heart. A chronic cough or wheezing that worsens when lying down can be a sign of fluid buildup in your lungs caused by heart failure. Doctors call this a cardiac cough. It may even produce frothy or pink-tinged mucus, showing that tiny blood vessels in your lungs are leaking under pressure. Irene, 79, from Missouri, had a cough that just wouldn't quit. She tried cough syrup and allergy pills, but nothing worked. When her ankles started swelling too, her doctor connected the dots. The issue wasn't her lungs, it was her heart. A cardiac cough can sound dry or wet, and it often worsens after exertion or at night. If your cough lingers for weeks, or you hear a faint crackle when breathing deeply, get checked. Treating the heart, not just the cough, is what truly makes the difference. Your heart and lungs are partners. When one is struggling, the other suffers too. Sign number 6. Loss of appetite or feeling full. Too quickly. Here's one of the most surprising clues. Losing your appetite or feeling full after only a few bites. When the heart weakens, it sends less blood to the digestive organs. That slows digestion and can cause fluid buildup in your abdomen, making you feel bloated or nauseated. Gerald, 80, from Texas, used to love his big Sunday breakfasts, but one day, even a few bites made him queasy. His family assumed he was just eating lighter, but when his pants grew looser and nausea became frequent, his doctor found fluid around his stomach, a subtle sign of heart failure. Loss of appetite doesn't sound like a heart symptom, but it's one of the most overlooked. If you or someone you love start skipping meals or feeling full too quickly, take note, especially if other signs are present. Sometimes a small medication change or fluid management plan can make a big difference. Remember, eating isn't just about food. It's how you keep your body strong enough to heal, move, and enjoy life. As we wrap up, here's the truth. Each of these symptoms, swelling, sudden weight gain, shortness of breath, fatigue, coughing, and appetite changes, might seem small on their own, but together, they tell a powerful story about your heart's health. Don't ignore them. Don't assume they're just part of getting older. Your body is wise. It gives you clues long before a crisis happens. You just have to listen. If you're ever unsure, talk to your doctor. Keep a notebook of your weight, your symptoms, and how you're feeling each day. That record helps your doctor see patterns you might miss. Remember, you are your own best advocate. Doctors can only act on what you tell them. The good news? When caught early, heart weakness can often be managed, sometimes even reversed, with medication, better nutrition, gentle exercise, and stress control. So take these signs seriously. But don't be afraid of them. Let them motivate you to act, to care for your heart, to live with awareness, to choose health every single day. Because knowledge is power, and awareness is love in action. Your heart has carried you through every laugh, every tear, and every triumph. Now it's your turn to carry it, with care, attention, and gratitude. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Healthy Living Wisdom. Your support helps us continue sharing trusted insights that empower you to live longer, healthier, and more peacefully. Stay well, stay mindful, and keep listening to the quiet wisdom of your heart.